a Defence Secretary resigning because the government is failing to keep us safe. We have a lethal combination of three acute and serious issues. Firstly, 10 days ago, the Prime Minister issued a chilling warning based on government intelligence assessment that there could be an attack by Russia on NATO as soon as 2030. Secondly, 5 days ago, the Defence Secretary and his junior minister resigned, criticising the Prime Minister for failing to protect our national security and for not providing the funding that our military needs to keep us all safe. And thirdly, today a crisis of political leadership with Keir Starmer in office but not in power, leading a paralysed government awaiting the result of a by-election and the inevitable leadership challenge. Any one of these three issues would be cause for concern. Taken together, they are a major threat to our national security. We are facing this lethal combination of threats without a plan for our military. The Defence Investment Plan is late. Britain's military has been in limbo for 2 years. The Defence Investment Plan was promised in the autumn of last year. Then it was promised in the spring, it was promised last week, it was promised this week. It's still not here. Back in April, at the London Defence Conference, I explained why Britain needed to rearm, and I said that the failure to publish this plan was a national scandal. The Conservatives have been pressing the government again and again for action, with parliamentary questions, multiple votes, letters to ministers, all led by my Shadow Defence Secretary James Cartledge and his deputy Mark Francois. This plan is supposed to be the blueprint for how the government is going to buy the equipment, weapons and munitions we need. Without it, we cannot rearm Britain. Without it, our military cannot plan effectively. Without it, we are not safe. On Wednesday, at Prime Minister's questions, I asked 6 times about the Defence Investment Plan. The Prime Minister tried to brush it off, saying everything was fine. The next day, his Defence Secretary resigned. Things are not fine. They're not fine. No British Defence Secretary has ever resigned in this way. No Defence Secretary has ever had to write a letter telling the Prime Minister that he has been unable and the Treasury has been unwilling to commit the resources that the nation needs to defend the country at this time of rising threats. No Defence Secretary has ever accused the Prime Minister of leaving Britain naked in the face of a threat of a Russian invasion of NATO territory.